There's a lot of times that the pit stop is the most critical part of the weekend. The spotter lets the driver know that pit road is open and that they're able to pit without a penalty.
You could almost think of me as a dispatcher or a forward air controller in some ways.
So the spotter will guide him till 10 spots away, and then after 10 away, I guide him in for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 into our pit stop.
Basically, the biggest difference is we're all set up, sitting, waiting for the car to come to us. NASCAR, they have to jump over the wall, so they've got a rear tire changer and a front tire changer, whereas we have one guy for every corner.
It's really important for me to hit my marks, to stop on all 4 corners, to make the guys' jobs easier, to make the fuel flow easier.
You have to trust him. He's usually coming in anywhere from 45 to 60 miles an hour at the big tracks. When we jump off the wall, we start on the right side. You know, everyone has to flow correctly. I jack it up. Everyone hits the nuts off.
The car goes up, and I have to watch all the tire changers, look for the cues for when they're done, and then I have to drop the car quickly.
My job is to just get the tire changed and do any front wing adjustments that we might have. From the time he comes to a stop to the time he leaves, you've pretty much got about 7.5 seconds on a full fill, less than that if we're, pitting early.
Well, first, one of the things that can go wrong, it's a pretty long list. Whether that's the fuel plug-in, whether that's dropping a nut, whether that's not getting a wing change done appropriately, whether that's putting the wheel on but not getting it on the pins, as they call it, where it goes on the hub but sits correctly.
Not crashing on the way out, not dropping the jack too early, just communication between the driver and the crew chief on when to leave.
All of those things are things that can make a massive difference.
Mistakes are really mistakes when they're made multiple times and not just once. Every position that is done on both sides of pit wall, whether it be the guys on the timing stand, whether it be the guy that holds the dead man, our tire assistants, to the guys over the wall, changing the tires, fueling the car, running the air jack to the driver, doesn't happen without every single person.
It's a full team effort. Just everybody as a group has to do their jobs.
The guys do it so much and it's so much repetition that a 13-second, 12-second stop feels like slow motion, like it took a minute just because you've done it so long.
Like on TV, they focus on the crew chief and the driver. Well, the team is the one that actually does all the work and executes and makes sure that everything is correct.
They're mentally tough, they're physically tough, they're willing to commit and sacrifice, and they're willing to train to become better.
I know what I do probably seems crazy and all that, but what they do, I don't think I could do it. There's been instances throughout the season so far that we've gained a lot of spots because of what they've done, and that's resulted in a better finish. So hats off to those guys.